Welcome to the Morning Wood. I'm your host, John Hyslop, joined as always by my friend, the great Matt Modi. What's up, Matt? How you doing, buddy?
I'm good, Slop. I'm just happy the show made money yesterday. I've always
Did
said
it?
that we're a team. Yeah, it did. It did. I've always
Okay.
said that we're a team, and as long as the show itself is up, that's all that matters, and that's what happened yesterday. So I'm good.
All right. Nice. Yeah, let's flash these results. It looks like Monday results. I'll let you go. I think you had the top three on this graphic.
Yeah. So I
Walk
don't
me
really
through
keep
what
track of.
happened there.
Yeah, I don't really keep track of who had what. But again, if we were to do that, those everything you see in red would be mine. I don't know if this is a good or bad thing, but none of those guys even came close. Like sometimes it's like you get one off the wall, you get a 400-foot double fly out. That didn't happen yesterday. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, but none of those guys were even close.
Yeah, I was watching that Angels game and Moncada Lugo not close. I think Lugo struck out 4 times.
Oh for 4, 4Ks. Yeah, that's correct.
Not great. Not
Not
great.
great.
Moncada, he's still a maybe for me. PCA is still on the board as good, so there is that. Although he had nothing last night.
None. 3Ks.
All right, so I'll go. I went the Colton Gordon guy, 5+ strikeouts. I mean, what a call. You know what I mean? Like that was masterful. Plus 162. I think the guy ended up with like 17 or 7, whatever it was. Who knows? It didn't. I stopped watching after 5. That's the good thing about strikeout bets is you can just stop watching the game right when they get that number you need, which is always fun. So generally, I don't know who won the games. I don't really know how many guys the guy struck out. None of that matters because all you got to do is get to a certain number, which is cool. Yep. Jake Bauers actually did hit. So it says void on the screen for everybody playing at any book other than FanDuel. It did void. FanDuel guys, it did not void because
he pinch hit.
They have that weird rule. Yeah, he did come into that game and pinch hit, I believe. Yeah, so there is that. But that brings the show up to plus 29.88 units. Not bad. I don't know how that math works. We're doing quarter units.
So yeah, quarter unit on home runs, 1 unit risked on the strikeout. So the profit was like 1.6. The loss was 0.75.
Okay. Nice.
So money is green.
That's just math. Yeah. That is just math. All right. Yep. Now let's move on to today. All right. I'm gonna preface this by saying I might have cracked the code of strikeouts. So, but it's tough to give out pre-game, which we'll get to that. I'm gonna let you go first, though.
You gotta know. I'm guessing who's in the lineup. I get that.
Yeah. Well, there's a whole lot. I'll get to it.
Sure. All right. There's one guy on the list today who we went with yesterday. It's Moncada. He didn't have as bad of a day as that guy, Matthew Lugo. You can't trust a guy named Matt. I've always said that. Moncada, he had the hardest hit of the game. Now, it was a single because the launch angle wasn't there. But, hey, hardest hit of the game. He's at plus 450 at Bet365. The biggest thing here is the pitcher he's going up against. First of all, he's got a phenomenal name, Connor Hoagland. Literally, his first 3 letters of his name spells out hog. If that's a guy that
Gunner, right?
Yeah, and it's Gunner's. It's for what I say.
You said Connor.
Oh, Gunner.
Oh, yeah, Gunner, dude. It's pitching.
Yeah, it's Gunner. Yeah, sorry, I don't know why I said Connor. Gunner,
I wouldn't worry about it.
I was so distracted by wanting to talk about his hog because
that's great hog.
Yeah, great hog. But it just it works out perfectly because the guy gives up a ton of home runs. Absolute dong machine. Home run per 9, 2.16. Now it's only 16 innings pitched, so not a lot of data. But in that time of not a lot of data, he's gotten absolutely rocked, 10% barrel rate. And Moncada, again, he only had the 1 hard hit yesterday, hardest hit in the game, and still hot at the plate. 8 barrels over the last 2 weeks. That's 4th most. He's like one of 7 batters with 8 or more barrels over the last 2 weeks. He's got an absurd fly ball rate above 50%. Pull rate almost 60%. 15 hard hits in that stretch isn't bad either. It's a great weather game. If you believe in weather, this is one of those games where it's a great weather game. That A's Stadium is juicy 4 home runs. So, yeah, give me Yoan Moncada plus 450, Bet365.
Yeah, I think it's Yoan Moncada. Whatever. It's fine. Where do we start? All right, so Gunner is my ace in the hole for strikeouts. I think he can easily get 5. The problem is the best numbers are at these exchanges, which you all should be on these exchanges. ProfitX is my favorite one. You should be on that right now. Go ahead and download it. I would pause the video right now. Download ProfitX, promo code Slop. They'll give you 2% cash back or whatever. I don't know what it is, but it's up to $200 for a month. So I would take it. Anyways, not the point. They're at like minus 114, minus 110, but this is a later game. So that's where you're going to get the best number on this guy. Everybody knows the Angels strike out literally more than anyone. I mean, that's kind of a lie, but like 49 times in their last 173 at-bats. That's not good. This Gunnar guy, 7 strikeouts, 3 strikeouts, 5 strikeouts. Those are 3 starts. So he's going to get you 5 tonight. The thing is, though, I don't know if we're going to need him because we're going to go Will Warren, 6+ strikeouts, plus 108. That is also at ProfitX. Again, get ProfitX. Like, it's just another out. You need it. The books have this at like minus 120. Like, it's just way better. But Will Warren is a strikeout guy. He's going to see the Rangers. Rangers not exactly a strikeout team. Not exactly not a strikeout team either, though. They strike out against strikeout guys. Like, Hunter Brown just got 9 of these dudes. All right. Framber got 7 from the Astros. So it's not like they won't strike out. Will Warren, I don't know what happened. I mean, I think he did come into the league kind of as a strikeout guy, but last game, 9. Game before that, 7. Game before that, 8. We only need 6. I mean, because the haters are going to say that it was against the Mariners that he got 9. That's true. All right, they strike out a lot, whatever. The Rays, he got 8. They kind of strike out a lot. They're right in the realm of Texas. All right, the A's are literally not that much of a strikeout team. He got them 7 times. So this is a guy, all right? He's like a real guy. Again, plus 108 for 6. I think we're on the cusp of seeing this guy go to 6.5 and just kind of not bettable. So I say let's take him tonight. If he fails us, we could always go to Gunnar, pitch and Gunnar, all right? And we'll know if he failed us or not because that game will be over way before Gunnar's game starts. This is the perfect crime. Feels right.
That's true. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, my next guy, Kyle Stowers to hit a home run.
Yeah, he's gonna be my home run guy.
Was he really?
Yeah.
All right, well, you can add, but
a home run.
Yeah, I mean, if anybody had him yesterday, I just want to give you a sincere. I'm sorry, not that I impacted it at all, but because I didn't have him, so I can't complain. But what I did see is that he had a double, traveled 400 feet, 108 miles an hour off the bat, 23-degree launch angle. I don't know how that doesn't clear fence. I mean, 108 miles an hour off the bat with a 23-degree launch angle is smoked. He had another flyout that traveled 369 feet, 105 miles per hour off the bat, 39-degree launch angle. One of those two should clear fence. Again, if you had him yesterday, I give you my sincere apologies. Super, super hot at the plate. 10 barrels over the last 14 days, last 2 weeks. Only Ohtani has more. He's second in the MLB. The guys going up against Jameson Taillon, he's been getting rocked this year. 13 home runs given up in 49 innings is truly disgusting stuff. I think 7 of those were to righties. 6 of them were to lefties. He's bad against both. That's all you need to know. So yeah, you can add whatever you want to add, but Kyle Stowers plus 500 is what I got him at. I think he's actually 525 now at BetMGM, so you can get an even better price, but we'll track it at 500.
Yeah, he's like 575, I think. BetMGM. Yeah. So let me say 525 BetMGM. I got him at like 520 something at FanDuel. He's going down. People are seeing this. Like, we're not the only ones. Jameson Taillon. Not a great, like, he is struggling. Barrel rate to lefties in the last month is like 21%.
Seems bad.
That is crazy town. I mean, that is just, it's remarkably bad, to be honest with you. Like, it's not great. His 4-seam fastball, hard hit rate, 80%. 682 ISO doesn't even seem like a real number. You know what I mean? For like an ISO, like that's not even a thing. It's just horrible. Now, Stowers against 4-seam fastballs in the last month, 38% barrel rate, 71% hard hit, 47% fly ball. That's bananas, dude. Like that is every time a 4-seam fastball comes his way, he slaughters it. Now, Taylor's second pitch they like to use is the curveball to these left-handed hitters. 64% hard hit rate. Stowers has only seen 4 in the last 30 days. His hard hit rate, or I'm sorry, his barrel rate is 100%. All 4 of those curveballs also went into the air because they were barreled. So they're hard hit. They're in the air. The guy throwing them gets smashed. His launch angle is not crazy bad, but it ain't good. So I have no idea how Stowers doesn't hit a home run tonight. You could always do the hits plus runs plus RBI for him, even money, because the guys in front of him probably gonna smoke this guy too. I think you're looking for a lefty to hit a home run, but you can't totally sell out because he will give up a home run to a righty as well. So there is that. But yeah, Stowers is a fantastic home run pick.
Yeah, 100%. And I'm just going to put this out there. He's a 2 home run guy. So if you sprinkle him for 1 home run, you could sprinkle him for 2. I think twice in the last month, he's hit 2 home runs in a game. One of those games, guess who he hit 2 home runs off of 6 days ago?
Jameson Taylor.
Yep, that's right. Now, we're not a batter versus pitcher show. I'm just pointing out facts. You know what I mean? That's just a fact. Anyways, great pick, Slop. Very, very good pick. Last one. It's been a long time since we've had a batter Jackson on the show. Give me Jackson Holiday to hit a home run. So I feel like at one point in time, there's always one Jackson who's in. You know, it was Jackson Merrill for most of this year. It was Cheerio at the beginning. Now it's Jackson Holiday. I don't know if you're
cycling in and out.
Yeah, exactly. We just got to have at least one Jackson. Sometimes it's all 3 of them.
Real.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So Jackson Holiday, just on fire at the plate. His last 5 games, 4 barrels, 15 hard hits, and I think like 11 of those were sent 100 plus miles an hour off the bat. He hit back-to-back home runs on Saturday and Sunday. Didn't have a home run yesterday. Don't let that scare you off. Another 3 hard hits. One of them 101 miles an hour off the bat. Launch angle was 20 degrees. That could have been a home run if you hit it right. Not quite. Another flyout that was perfectly hit in terms of launch angle, 98 miles per hour off the bat. Just needed to be hit a little bit harder. Brewers, it's in a dome, so we don't have to worry about whether both good or bad. But they are a hitter's park, which is nice. And the pitcher he's going up against another, like Logan Henderson, another dong ball guy. Could be a strikeout guy.
He's a strikeout guy.
Yeah. So I feel like a lot of times the young strikeout guys are also home run guys.
Yeah.
Kind of like,
yeah, exactly. Like, there's no, like, that's a positive correlation.
Correct.
I mean, the guy throws a ton of strikes. You know what I mean? Like, that's all. He'll go after you. And then, like I said, I mean, these are major league hitters. So it
means he throws heat. It means he goes after guys, and it means that people are swinging for the fences against him. So it's a good thing. So yeah, Jackson Holiday, I got him at 625. He's actually 650 now. So a little bit of negative CLV on that one. Actually even 680. I don't know what's going on with Jackson Holiday. People haven't caught up yet, but either way, we'll track it out at a 625 what I got it at. Yeah, Jackson Holiday, home run, plus 625, bet 365.
Yeah, just to add to that, Logan Henderson, I was looking at Oriole lefties. His barrel rate in the last month is like 20%.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's not good. The four-seam fastball gets hit kind of hard. And the only thing is, which Oriole hitter hits that four-seamer well? You know, Gunnar doesn't barrel that pitch well at all.
It's always a ground ball for Gunnar.
Yeah. And then Holiday is 9.1 in the last, 30 days for that. But the changeup, Gunnar does destroy, and that's the other pitch. So he throws a four-seamer and a changeup to lefties. Basically, that's it. You're going to see a cutter, sinker, slider, but those are barely ever, like, not much.
Yeah.
So like 80-something% of the time, it's two pitches. So you kind of want to figure out, well, Jackson Holiday, 71% hard hit rate on the changeup for righties, 14% barrel rate. So he shouldn't be in the, I don't know what you said, plus 680. He shouldn't be that.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Not with the way he's swinging the bat. So I like it. All right. I feel like we just did great work. I wish I had another one. I was going to say Bobby Witt. He's in my little two-legger I threw together. He's going to see Hayden Birdsong tonight, but that wasn't like a bet. Like the Stowers one is one you get excited about.
Sure. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Whereas Bobby Witt, it's Bobby Witt. His launch angle is just never right. He's just going to hit line drive after line drive. But Birdsong, his launch angle is like 28 degrees. So that helps. Birdsong also barrel guy. barrel, all over the place. 20%, which is ridiculously high. So there is that, but they are in San Francisco. So that park sucks, but the wind is blowing out, but the wind gets negated. You know what I mean? Like it's not perfect. And I want perfect to be just fine for the show. All right. Perfect to be just fine. But it's not, but it's good. So I say what we could do is if we have some early success, maybe keep the party going. And that's how you would do it with Bobby Witt. I think he's like plus 575 at BetMGM, which is way too high. Again, that's a check in the BetM box. You know what I mean?
And but like you said with Bobby, every single like report you look at for the last 10, 14 days, he's like at the top in terms of hard hits and everything. It's just like you get that launch angle. Like one of those with the launch angle up is going to go to space.
Yeah. Dude, one of those balls is going to go to the moon. So it could be tonight because, again, Birdsong is that guy. Righties is where he's going to give up his barrels. So there is that. But I don't know, man. I had a great time just then. And that was awesome. Just talking dongs. You know what I mean? Some Ks.
Some hogs.
Yeah, some hogs. We got some Gunner talking there. That worked out well. Jackson made it. So I think this is a great show. I think we just put some cash in everybody's pockets, including ourselves, which is awesome. If you liked what you heard, again, at Jedi Modi, just go follow him on Twitter and at YouTube. Follow his YouTube channel. It is it's got a lot of dongs on it. A lot of dong talk on that channel. So there is that. I'm Slop Rules. It's my channel. I will be back later today, 3 p.m. to talk Profit X. If you don't have Profit X, get it right now. Promo code SLOP. Hurry up. I'm telling you right now, it is the way. We're going to do that 3 p.m. I'll show you how to use it. 4 p.m., we're going to go odd shopper. We're going to do some EV stuff. There's a basketball game tonight. Probably going to hit some of that. Who knows? I don't know where that tool is going to take us, but it's going to take us somewhere good. So I'll see you then. Have a great day. Don't do anything stupid. I'll see you this afternoon.